Welcome to another
Hey,
episode of Two Ways to Say It. I'm your boy KC. KC coming. KC coming. And what is your name?
my boy off the rock. Shit, you hear me? I'm just like, he on some, y'all. I am Ashley Renee, you guys. Y'all already know.
Did they?
Huh?
Okay. Um, so I go first
Okay.
and tell him my song of the day. Let's see what we're gonna do. Let's see what the jukebox talking about.
Oh my God.
Let's see. You need to get if you don't want it. Love you the right way. He ain't gonna wait.
It
It ain't where it
ain't
said that. It's where
what it
he
said.
wanna be. I don't want your, cause I got it like
I
that.
got it
It
like
ain't
that.
even
It
gotta be
ain't
like
gotta be like
that.
that.
Yo,
Yo,
it be calling
man, he
me
be
back
calling me back.
and say I'm
He
fine. No
said, fine,
matter of
as a
fact.
matter of fact.
All right, yeah, that's my song of the day. Keisha Cole, Let It Go. Cause y'all need to let it go. That's what I got.
Well, y'all already know what type of mood I'm in. I'm going to slow it down. You feel me?
hmm
So, because I've been missing my man, I'm gonna take
hmm
it way back, and it's been an hour since you've been gone, and that's too long. So come back home. I can't live without you. So I cry for you. Hey, do anything that I can to feel that touch from your hand. Sorry that I want you. Baby, what do I do? You know you're everything I need.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Do what you want me to. I would do anything. Get on my knees for you. Not me,
You
but
okay?
watch
Okay,
that.
right.
Yeah,
Watch
watch
it.
that.
Watch
Watch,
it.
watch it.
Cause I ain't gonna do no
But
invite.
yes,
Watch it.
so it's Cry for You by Jodeci. So if
hmm
y'all know because clearly he doesn't know. He's
Watch
still
it.
young, y'all. He's
Watch
still
it.
young. He don't
Watch
know.
it. Watch it. Thank you. Watch it.
Do you know it?
But no, I don't. But I like the vibes. I like the beat.
It seemed like it, buddy.
Watch that. Watch that because there's two kind of nineties baby. I'm the late nineties baby.
You
But I'm
definitely
in there.
late.
But I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Watch
gosh,
it.
you're not even a millennial. Oh my
Let
god.
watch it. Oh wait,
Okay, I'm just
wait,
saying.
wait. Because now
Yeah,
you're bashing me. Wait a minute.
I'm not.
Watch that. Watch that.
Okay,
Because
you're a
I am a
Pisces.
part of. No,
You're
I
a
am
Pisces.
the best. I'm really a Taurus, but some may see
Taurus
me as
rising, definitely a
Pisces.
stubborn old bull. Look,
Def,
look at you.
and why? And I will give everybody Mars Pisces are good, but watch out for them February ones. And you heard that from KC. Yes.
Watch
If
out
you
for
don't
both
know,
of them, and you
look
hearing it from a fellow water sign, Scorpio. Watch out for both of
and
them. But
watch that with the Scorpios. Watch them October ones and watch it. Watch it.
But
Okay.
like you said, we're gonna clear that room. So
We go
don't mess with me, okay?
watch it because there's some in there. You don't want that to come out. You don't want it to come out. Please, you don't want it to come out. Please. As you know, Ashley did pay the phone bill this week. So we have callers and voicemails.
I don't know nothing about no bills. What are bills?
Oh,
Cause I'm
I'm
put
sorry.
up.
You
I'm put
put
up.
put the
I'm putting fuck up. I'm put
yeah.
up.
So I'm sorry. Let me yeah. Her
Yeah.
man ain't pay that bill, but she don't know nothing about it. But the only reason he ain't paid because he was taking her shopping and he just kind of got off track with it. And because he
Okay.
was focused on the shopping part because he was treating you.
hmm
And so the bill, like, but he did pay it late. You know what I'm saying? And he got so much money that he paid the person on the phone, gave him a tip because he's
Okay.
so rich.
Yeah,
So
just clean it up a little more, but I
okay,
get where you're going. Yeah,
you got
because
it. Okay, okay.
My
Okay.
man gonna pay the bills and he gonna
Every
take me shopping. It is
every
what it
time.
is.
Right.
Every time.
So at the end of the day, the bill is paid, and we have messages and voicemails, and let's just get into them. And the first one is a message. Caller or text messenger said, "My best friend's husband has followed a bunch of you know what pages, and I saw a box of condoms on the back seat of their car. She told me they don't use condoms. Should I tell her what I've seen? She has confided in me about the issues in the marriage, which led me down the path of snooping. I'm heartbroken to see what I've seen because she is my best friend and he is a close friend of mine as well. I don't want to share this information with her because outing people isn't cool. But on the other end, she is like a sister to me. It's been months and I haven't said a thing. Do y'all think I'm doing the right thing by staying silent?
Ooh,
Ooh,
it's
ooh that burned me.
see.
Oh, it burned me, Libby. It burned
Ooh,
me.
child.
Ooh.
Trojan's the #1 condom. Well, at least he went all out. All I did is a trip to the clinic. Sorry, I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
You stupid.
I had to do it. Oh, child.
It's
Okay,
hot.
so
It's hot. I done got hot. Okay.
let me sit and think about this.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Yeah, baby, stay silent. And that's just
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think for me, with her or him or whoever it is, when you say that you're friends with both of them,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is right there. So I personally would just stay out of it because and we know as women that certain women, if you give them information about their man, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this person told me." They're gonna tell it because they're in love. That's fine. I
Hey.
ain't like that. I don't move like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
from their point why they do it because you're in love. But I don't move like that. Okay, so give me all the tea. But so yeah, I would just stay out of it because it's a good chance that she might throw you under the bus. And unless you're one of those people that don't care, if you feel like her friendship is more important than his,
Mm-hmm.
nah, just stay out of it. Stay out of it. I just stay out of it. Please stay out of it and just act like you did not see Trojan's #1 corner. Please. So, so that's my thoughts on it.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say what I've learned. I think what I've learned when it comes to people in their relationships is to, like you said, kind of stay out of it. Now this is a deep one though. Like if you feel like you're insinuating, something is happening. I know it's kind of heavy on your heart. Like that's like one of the things I think you would think about it all the time, knowing that you know. I think I would probably be like, Lord, why I got this information? Like, why me?
Okay.
Why did I have to see that and put that together? So I know it is hard. Like it's hard keeping it. Now I'm gonna speak for myself first. Now me, that is hard staying in a relationship, but I think the thing that make it the thing that make it tricky is that you're friends with both of them. Now, if there was not a friendship with that one, I would probably immediately tell. But that's just me
Definitely.
because that's just me with anybody. To I about to say cool with. I just say cool with. But if I fool with you for real, and I do, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you everything because I think I probably want you to tell me. So I tell everything. I'm gonna tell you, even if it could probably drive you a little crazy. I gotta go on tip, but I do think it's the friend thing that keeps you out of it. Like that, like you said, he can kind of. I think it'll get messier once both of them know that you told. Like, there's no way you can guarantee that if you told her, she ain't gonna go to him and say that you said it. Because as we know, at the end of the day, folks gonna always be loyal to who in that bed with them, no matter if they doing them right or
Amen.
wrong. Right or
And
wrong.
both of them gonna turn on you, and now you out
Yes,
of two friends because
exactly.
Yeah.
You because you
So,
tried to
and
help.
I'm not saying that this is the right way. I'm
Right.
not saying this is the right way. I am not saying this is the right way. What I'm saying is, like, I would probably just say other stuff like, "Hey, girl, you probably just want to be careful," or something like that. Like,
Mhm.
um, just make her find other little stuff or
Yeah.
something so they can stop
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah. That's true though. That's for real. That's for real because I think
But not all the time, because then you can come off like a jealous friend or something like that.
right, right,
So,
right,
or
right.
in their eyes anyway. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, because I think I do that too. Like it's not, I ain't gonna straight out tell you if it's something like this. I ain't gonna come straight out to tell you exactly what happened, but like the moment that I feel like you seeing something, go play on it. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be like, you said that that's kind of crazy. You don't think that's kind of crazy? Like, you don't think you need a little more into that? You know, like you said, like
right.
not straight up saying you see what they seeing, but just kind of insinuate like, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from. That deal is kind of crazy. But you know, at the end of the day, a lot of these, they kind of gonna go back to, they don't care, honestly. You can tell them and they probably still gonna go back to them. Go ahead, go ahead.
You're so funny.
What?
How you be talking so like
Yeah.
whenever you notice like somebody finna say something, you like, I'm gonna get it.
You know, I gotta get it out
Go
because it's gone.
ahead.
Because it's gone.
Oh, and two, you know your friend. I think you know what information that you can give your friend and what information you can't give your friend. I don't care what
Mm-hmm.
nobody say. Even
Yep.
when you have, I have with like three good friends. I know what information I can tell one friend and how she can
Mm-hmm.
handle it, and one friend where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna have to dress this up a little. Another
Right,
friend you
right.
might not have to say this to because I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
she'll figure it out. I know she quick with this, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
you know your friend right now in this moment and you know how she will handle it. So if you know that this could possibly backfire, I would just be quiet and find other ways, child. Write that note like Snooki and Jenny.
Yeah. What she said, this is gonna be so bad. Like seeing that we know exactly, okay, that's what's going on. But because she
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen it with her own eyes, I feel like, people don't, like people say they don't see the hurt and stuff until it's in their slapped in their face. So I think because even if you tell her something because she ain't seeing it or putting it together herself, it's gonna be hard to put the puzzle together for her. So you're gonna be
Right.
driving yourself crazy, like you telling her and she's still not getting it because it's something she'll probably have to see for herself. So I think even if you decided, okay, I want to tell a little bit, just be aware that even if you tell her, she probably still not gonna take it as a big deal because she ain't seen it herself. She's still seeing this person who she put out her loyalty to and whatever else and laying in the bed with
Mm-hmm.
them. So yeah, that relationship's so tricky. But yeah. So shh, stay silent.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and thank you for the question.
Oh yes, yes.
Anonymous
Anonymous.
caller,
Yeah.
writer,
That
texter.
was our first message, but we do have some voicemail. So let's get into the first
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ashley and KC. This is an anonymous caller, and I have a relationship question.
Oh.
Me and my boyfriend have been together for 6 years, on and off. The last breakup we had lasted about a full year before we reconnected. And now it seems like it's been a shift when it comes to acknowledging our relationship on social media. Before that last breakup, it wasn't a problem. We would just post each other doing random stuff.
So let me make sure I heard it correctly. Her welcome
Right.
and thank you for calling in. You know,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
relationship questions can be a little tricky. So, you know, I like to clarify. Look, don't listen to me. I'd had a lot of love affairs. I don't know about committed relationships. So this you could take the advice or not. I don't know. But don't yeah. Anyway,
Okay, we'll go
and
ahead.
you can look at it two ways, right? So I try to
Mhm.
look at it from both sides, right? So the first thing I would just probably think is probably that basic one is like, oh my God, is he talking to someone else? And that's fair. Like I think we have to be for real and human sometimes. Like normally that's probably gonna be the first thing we think of. Like,
Right,
hey,
right.
he must be cheating or she must be cheating,
Mhm.
you know, blah blah. So I'm gonna be honest, I would think that. And I would say if y'all had been together for 6 years, and he just went silent for a whole year and all of a sudden pop back up and it's like, okay, did it not work out with your last girl and now you want to come back? Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying that's what he did. I'm not saying it.
Right.
I'm just saying this is just something I would be thinking. Okay, boom. Second thing. I'm a little on his side when it comes to this, where maybe he wants to try to reconnect and build something, start back over because the trust may not be there anymore on his end when it comes to you. So if he went missing in action for a whole year, he doesn't know what you've been doing. He doesn't want to look like a fool either. And not saying that you out here doing anything. I'm not saying that you are, but if you just look at it from his side, he may be thinking that as well. So those are two things that I would say. I'm not gonna say it is one end. I can't lie with it's just like, okay, all right, now you've been showing me. But then on the other end, it's like, well, we haven't been talking for a whole year. So maybe he really is just trying to connect with you outside of, social media and don't want to post you yet because the trust thing isn't there. And, that's just me. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I got too many answers on my head all over the place, so I'm just go with the one that's right there. That's why I'm gonna be honest. I can't go back to people after like breaks and stuff because I feel like no matter how short or long it is, you kind of change it to a different person, if that makes sense. Like I can't give you enough room to where the door is open for other people or where you and evolving is not bad, but if you evolve into different forms of yourself and you've learned new things and stuff, so that means technically who I was talking to at first is not who I'm going to be talking to now. So I think that's just like it's like I feel like it makes it tricky because like you technically talking to the same person, but it's a whole new relationship. So it's kind of like you erasing the history I had because you're talking to somebody new. So I think, not saying it's not a good thing to go back to like exes and those, rekindling relationships because maybe you are meant to be with that person that just didn't work at that time. I think going into that, you have to be real cautious. Like, okay, it's gonna be some stuff different. Like, it's gonna be some stuff that I was not there to witness. It's a lot of aspects that didn't been added on that I just don't know. And this basically a person that's just going to present themselves to me and however they feel like this is what I missed, But just think about this. If time that went on and I'd have talked to other people and I'd have got this confidence, but we just stopped talking, I'd have got this confidence back. I'm talking to people, but I still kind of want you to. In what way can I not say that you're not posting me because you don't want the other people you're talking to know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you'd have presented yourself maybe as single to them, but they kind of left this hope open with me. That's why I say it's just too. I just can't do it. I can't go back.
Okay. I need more information too because it's like, why did y'all break up after 6 years? You want to go a little deeper. I just feel like it's not for everybody. Like for me, like I'm not gonna say, oh my God, like don't ever post me. I'm not gonna say anything about social media. If you post me, you post me. If you don't, you don't. Because I don't really care about the social media thing because I'm more of at least I think I am more of a private person when it comes to my relationship anyway.
You are.
Not hearing that if you want to post, something like I don't mind, but I'm not into like, oh my God, he not posted me, Like long as I know you love me, long as I know you elbowing.
Everybody
them folks out the way for me, then I just really don't care about the social media thing. But that's me. But if social media is something big for you, then maybe I should have to sit down and talk about it. Like, hey, I kind of like when you post a picture and let people know that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes look at it like, oh my God, this person's insecure or something like that. Some people actually like that, depending on your zodiac sign. You may be a Leo or a Sag or an Aries.
This is the craziest reason. Like, y'all just gotta judge me for it. Personally, I don't like posting like relationship stuff like that because I don't necessarily like to delete stuff later. I don't like. So me personally, I'm not putting that bad juju on a relationship and being like it ain't gonna work. But even if it don't, I don't want to have to go delete our stuff later. So let's just keep it private. But I do feel like you need a certain amount of love outside of social media for that to be okay. So, for some people, like because of what world we live in, these, everybody, I don't think everybody like us or like, I know a lot of people that don't like to be on social media. We ain't like heavy on social media. We'll post, but it ain't like everybody got to know what we at type vibe. And since we're in a world now where everybody pretty much want to know every inch of everything, I can understand why some people feel like that's the only way of like reassurance they get. Like, like if you being posted because everybody posts everything. So like, I understand that because of what age we in, but I do feel like you got to sit back and look at it like, is that social media part that important? Or is it something else? Because I feel like is it that he not posting, or is it that you feel like him posting you will fix something else that is not being addressed? So I think that right there is the biggest thing. So is it really the social media thing, or is it that if you get posted, you're gonna feel better? I think it's scary to take somebody back and then let them go again. Not saying do this, but at the same time, if you're having doubts, even though this is somebody you had so much history with, there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Like, I know in life, we go back. Sometimes people do that. Like, you go back to the same people. It's hard to knock some people off. Ain't that wrong with that? That's whatever. You just grow strong connections. But if that connection is hanging on by a string, there's nothing wrong with admitting it. Like, it's cool.
True.
Like, we got history, but that don't mean we're going to, go down in history as this couple or whatever. So, yeah, I just say that really look back into it. I know the history really makes you want to be with somebody, but make sure that it ain't just history, that it's love too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all got some present. Because history ain't enough to keep us going now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be good.
Amen.
So, yeah, that right there, let's make sure y'all good in the prison. And make sure taking that person back was the right decision. And there's nothing wrong with admitting it. I mean, it is what it is. We make mistakes. It is what it is. Here go our last call.
Hey, Casey and Ashley. Is it a problem if your partner doesn't want to give you the password to their phone? I feel like if you're in a committed relationship, you should be able to have access to your partner's phone without it being a problem or without it starting a fight. My boyfriend feels like it's a privacy thing, but I feel like he's doing that to be sneaky without me knowing. Now, mind you, we have had trust issues in the past that we worked through.
At home, like my mom and my brothers, they know how to get in my phone. I would even give it to you. You need people to get in your phone. Like if something happened, I really don't care about that.
I'm just like,
I'm like, shit, you was meant to see it.
Okay, I'm like,
I don't really care like that. I'm not one of those people. I feel like I don't care enough to go through somebody else's stuff. This sounds so bad. Like, no, y'all, I'm not getting played. But I just don't care enough.
You better go knock on wood. I'm just playing.
But yeah, I don't care enough to go through people's stuff. Like, I'm saying everybody I've been when you can ask. I just don't care. 9 times out of 10, if I need to see something, it's usually gonna come to me. I'm not going to search for nothing. All I can do is give it up to him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm well. I'm just not. I just don't trouble myself with that type of stuff. It's just that's one of the things I gotta. It's like an added on problem. Hey, look, I can just make sure we good right here. Enjoy whatever. I ain't doing all that going through the phone and stuff. So that's my first question. Like, why do you feel like you need the passcode? Because if you need it, then that's probably the problem right there. I feel like it's nothing wrong with, like, say because you notice a lot of people, like, I notice a lot of relationships, even on little TikTok and stuff, and I pick up on stuff like that. Like, if somebody asks for their phone, that hesitation of like,
yeah,
it's hard to read it because it could be like, why you want my phone? But it's too like, what you hiding? So if you feel like you need that passcode, because if you need it, you already feel like they're hiding something. You didn't ask for it unless you feel like they was hiding something. So I think that's where the problem starts. Like, the fact that you even feel like you need it is a problem.
You made the statement that y'all worked through y'all trust issues, but it clearly looks like they haven't been fully reached. Right. Because and that's why I'm not trying to be funny, but I think when it gets to the point about the phone thing, like
Mm-hmm.
again, if it's the one thing if he's like, hey baby, can you get my phone for me and do
Mm-hmm.
this or something? I don't know, but I still don't see and I've been in love affairs now. Not them relationships, so I ain't really been with nobody. I feel like long enough yet to
Mm-hmm.
be like, they'll be like, "Can you bring me my phone?" or something
Right,
like that.
right,
But
right, right,
or
right.
they'll show me something on their phone. But I never had a thought of going through anyone's phone because the old saying is, you go looking for a snake, you're gonna get bit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get bit, that snake need to kill me because if not, because it's gonna stick with you. It's gonna
It
create.
is.
If you
It
see
is.
something that you don't need to see, or
It's
shouldn't have been looking at, but at the same time, don't get me wrong, they should not be hiding anything
correct,
either.
correct, correct.
But I do believe the phone thing is almost like a privacy thing, even if you are in a relationship. I know it sounds stupid, but and
Yeah.
I know just stay with me because I know a lot of people in
Mm-hmm.
love and they've been with their husband for 40 years and he ain't never had to
Yeah.
put passcode on the phone
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
I know that. We ain't talking about
Oh,
them
I'm gonna have
people.
a passcode. Uh-huh.
But I cannot explain it. It's almost like you say, it's like, do you even trust him or like do you trust him to feel this need to have his passcode? Like, why
Right.
ask yourself for a second, like, why do you want his passcode? And you have to
Mm-hmm.
be honest with yourself. Like, you really have to do that work and be like, why do I want to go through their phone? Like,
Right.
it's something there. And if he
Yeah.
asking for your phone too, it don't matter. Like, I just think like this is just a different world now with the phones and stuff. Like, again, why do you need his phone? Why do he need your phone? Both
Mm-hmm.
phones do the same thing. You can look up, you can Google something from your phone. I can Google something from my phone. It's not that, oh my God, don't go through my
Yeah.
phone. It's just like, well, your phone can't do it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just feel
Yeah.
like it's just
True.
natural. And me and my friend was just talking about that. Like, I just feel like in general, if you can literally have a blank phone, but the thought of somebody like, hey, can I see your phone? You do be like,
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
watch
Facts.
that.
Facts. Facts.
Can you go
Yeah.
use
For
that
real.
house phone? So I think
Yeah.
just naturally you're like,
Go
what
what
I'm
you
saying?
said. What you said.
Go use that house
You said
phone.
how I ain't trying to come up out of no perfect place. Like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I think we can only speak from what we learn from experiences or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So my final little piece, I don't want to go too deep into it, is like it kind of like what you said. My ideal, at least I think in a regular relationship, like a happy regular relationship, which I know a lot of people don't like regular relationships for some reason. A happy regular relationship is kind of like you said, like that. The phone stuff shouldn't matter. It's not like your spouse shouldn't be in their phone that much where you
Yeah.
feel like something is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be where they gotta go out the house and stay so long that you feel like it's what I'm saying? Like just that level of trust where it's like something off when they didn't been gone somewhere for too long. Like with somebody in your house with a phone and you can't even trust them in your presence, that's like it ain't even no point of questioning it. Like it's nothing good gonna come out of it. Y'all right there together and every problem is in this. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even, if you think about it, it's literally all y'all problems in a phone. Like I think, and so when you say y'all work on trust issues, I think y'all need to probably revisit it because at this point, you kind of know something going on. I feel so. It's either address it in work, or you got to literally consider like looking outside of it. I mean, it's because
Yeah.
it's not going nowhere. Once somebody that started to do that bad stuff in their phone, which you can't delete the other person they talking to. You can't delete the whole social media. You can't delete the conversations, the communication. It didn't happen. So it's kind of like you got to sit there and think like, is this person in this phone worth it? Because we ain't got no trust. You in my presence and I can't trust you.
Not moving the way you want him to move. So
Yes, yes, yes.
now you're thinking phone. I
Yes,
gotta figure
yes,
something
yes,
out.
yes,
So it
yes.
ain't really the
Yeah,
phone thing. You just don't like how he moving outside of the phone.
right.
So
That's it.
now
That's it.
you're
That's it.
thinking, let me look at her phone. Let me look at, or his phone. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
That's truly what it is, and
Yeah,
y'all definitely need to revisit
the trust
the
thing
trust
because
thing, and you
it ain't
gotta
it
be
ain't.
fair because
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. You gotta trust somebody. I don't care. Forget
Mm-hmm.
love. Forget. I ain't gonna say forget respect, but you know what I'm saying. Like I don't care. You need trust in it. Trust. I'm at this point. I just think it's number one.
Yeah. Yep.
So I cannot move the way I want to move around somebody that I cannot trust. I don't care what nobody say. People like you got to respect me. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you do at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, if you around me, I need to trust you. That's even with friendships too. So
Yeah. For
you,
real.
it just sounds like you just don't trust them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it unless y'all sit down and talk about it and actually do the work, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you now, it's not
It
gonna
ain't
work.
it ain't gonna
It's
get no
not.
better either.
It's gonna drain you.
Because I think in a lot of relationships, like we like the trust, like people have trust issues and stuff, and then to cover it up, we have happy moments, right? To cope
Yep.
and to kind of fill the little voids. I promise you, them happy moments gonna be spoiled. It goes
Oh,
nowhere. It just goes nowhere. Like I can't
yep.
even. You know, a lot of them do that. Like they be at home, be going through them bad relationships stuff like that. But we finna go sit down and have dinner. How do y'all do it? I mean, I
I
can't
can't.
even
Ooh,
look
I
at
don't even
you.
like talking about like
Yeah, like I
it's
can't even
draining me. Like
just
I don't
to
see how anybody can sit in
I
something
can't
like
even
that.
I can't even smile and laugh with you. Like the bad is
Okay, I
there.
be
It's
sick.
there. And that's all I see is that bad. I'm telling you, once I see bad, that's all I see. It's
That's
bad.
all you see.
It ain't no good. Ain't no good coming out of this. It's bad.
Especially with
Um,
Keontae, cause all he gonna see is good at the beginning. If you don't do nothing, he gonna see good, good, good,
good. I'm
good.
telling you.
But that one,
You I hate you. Like, that's it. I can't do it. I'm telling you, I give just too much benefit of the doubt. And I know I'm always be like that, which is so bad. I try to work on it, but the moment it don't take nothing but this. Just did right there. It take that.
and I'm the complete opposite in a way. All I see is the worst at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing good. Like
Yeah.
you walking up to me, I already know what it is. I already
Yeah.
know what this motherfucker about. So
Yeah.
nah. And
Yeah.
then I had to sit back. I'm like, oh, that ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. But all I see is the worst side.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, you low key to kind of help me with that though. Because before I try to like it'd have been a lot of situations. I think I give people too much. Well, I see them bad now, but I always got to say that like they was alright in the beginning, and then you would kind of
Mm-hmm.
remind me that it really wasn't it. It just I ain't see them fully yet. So yeah, I'm working on it. But you
It's
did
a
help me in some
Pisces
way.
trait. Cause one thing
Yeah,
about y'all gonna carry that weight on y'all. Y'all gonna only see
carry.
the good in people.
Wow, it's sad.
You just be
It's
like, I
sad.
need y'all to wake up, and I need you to
Yeah,
wake up fast.
I'm 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 like have sleepwalk. So yeah, thank you for your call. I can't. I'm be honest. I don't wish bad on nobody relationship, but
No, definitely not.
I do wish good for each individual. So if it's not for you, get out of it, and that's on both ends. Like, I mean, life's too short to
And
sit
it's
in something.
okay.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I have people hate to admit that it's like it's over or it's not working. Don't like nobody told us that we was gonna be with this one person forever. The person you with
Mm-hmm.
now, nobody told you that's the person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just life. So don't feel like you bonded to this person. I mean, y'all had something or have something, but that don't mean it's like a guarantee it's gonna last forever. So not wishing bad on y'all at all, but I wish good for the individual. So y'all gotta
Yeah,
do what's
like
best for y'all. So yeah,
yeah, I definitely hope the best, and I hope you get whatever you want out of this
for sure,
relationship. And that's the truth because
for
you know,
real,
especially as a woman, I already know how we go in, and we just see potential. That's all we see.
hmm
And you know, once we get out of it, we be like, oh my God, like what was I thinking? You know what I'm
hmm
saying? You gotta do the work on yourself
sure,
first. So don't try to go into a relationship trying to work on him or work on a relationship you haven't worked on yourself. So
yeah.
again, like we saw, it's clearly some type of trust issue, and
hmm
I'm telling you now, you're heading down a dark road if you don't
Yeah.
if you
Cut it.
don't
Yeah.
trust them. It's gonna
Cut
be
the lights
real
off.
dark.
Please cut the lights on.
But thank you though for the call,
For
and
sure.
I really hope that this helped for real, because
Yeah.
I know my messages can come off real harsh sometimes, but I just be one, especially for women, because I know how we are. I
Yeah.
really want us to have the best life
Mhm.
possible. We are literally filled with emotions, and
Yeah.
we have to learn how to contain those emotions sometimes. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Y'all ate it up tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. The calls and y'all kind of ate that one. Y'all kind of ate that one. But
I
anyway,
know that was a good night.
it was. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we want y'all to join in. So if you got a question, topic, whatever,
Yes.
send it in, comment it. We welcome them all, just not about something that we already talked about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We don't want no more questions like that, because we the
Please,
wrong people to
yeah.
ask that, please. That
Because
red,
I
white,
can't
and
go
blue.
deep into this
Keep it on the
policy
floor.
stuff like this.
Please, just keep.
I know. I don't feel like going deep into it.
Yeah, like I said, do what you're gonna do, but we ain't got it for you. But anything else though, relationship, whatever, just send it in, and we're gonna get into it. So, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.